Good morning, welcome back out to Cary Middle Creek. Field 2, same field from yesterday. As your SBA Coastal went 2-0 yesterday, they technically would be in first place. JoCo went 2-0 as well, and they would be in second place. So SBA takes on JoCo here in game 1, slated for an 8:30 start. Slated to play right after this game at 10:45. Your SBA starting batting order will be Carter, then Eli, followed by Ray, Jeremiah, Lucas, Maddox, Reed, Mason, Jacob, Ethan, and Nolan. We'll give you the defensive alignment when we take the field. Your SBA Coastal will be the visiting team here in game 1. Had some streaming issues yesterday with the signal out here, so you may see that again. If it freezes up and stops, just give it a few minutes. Hopefully it'll reboot. That's what happened in both games yesterday. So just give it a moment and hopefully it'll pick back up if that does happen. Throw down from the catcher on the money to second base, and we're getting ready to get underway here. Leading things off here in the top of the first will be number 19, Carter York, with the DH. Number 10, Eli Suggs on deck. Carter looks down the third base line, gets his sign from Coach Neely, and digs in for the first pitch of the game. And we are ready to go. Carter digs in right side, righty-righty matchup here to get things started. First pitch coming down the pipe. First pitch misses low. 1-0 to count here to York. Game is also live on Game Changer if you want to keep up with stats. You can check us out over there. Pitch home. Misses low. 2-0's the count. So, time called as we are switching cleats. I believe the pitcher still had his spikes on. But he is going to switch into some turf shoes for the turf mound here. All right, we'll get back to it here. Switch out of the shoes for the pitcher, and we're 2-0 here in the top of the first. Carter York, the leadoff batter. Carter digs in from the right side, back of the box. And the 2-0 offer. In there for a strike, 2-1's the count. Pitch home. That'll miss in the dirt. Ball 3, 3-1 the count. Eli Suggs waits on deck. Carter digs back in. The 3-1. And that'll miss. Ball 4, so he'll draw the leadoff base on balls. As that brings up number 10, Eli Suggs. Eli will look down the third baseline, get his sign from Coach Neely. York will take his lead at first. First baseman holding him on. Sun shining in from the third baseline. Pick attempt over to first. York back in plenty of time. Pitcher's got his sign. He comes set. Pitch home. Misses in the dirt. 1-0's the count. 1 ball, no strikes to Suggs. Suggs gets his sign from Coach Neely down to third baseline, digs back in. York with a small lead at first, gets his secondary. Pitcher toes the rubber. Looks in, has got the sign he wants. Suggs showing bunt. Pick attempt back to first. He's back in plenty of time. Suggs will dig back in. York with another good lead at first base. Pitcher taking a look. Suggs going to show bunt again. That'll bring the third baseman in, even with the bag. Runner's gone, pulls back. Pitch misses high, slide into second, and safe. So that'll put the first SBA runner in scoring position for Suggs. He'll step back in with a 2-0 count. The 2-0. And a hit to first. First baseman scoops, but that'll move the runner over to third. So 1 away here in the top of the first. That'll bring up number 44, Ray Corbett, with SBA threatening with their first run 90 feet away from the third base line. That'll put number 7, Jeremiah Mitchell, on deck. Pitcher takes a look at York over at third. Pitch home. Fouls that off. 0-1 to count. The 0-1 offer. Ball sails high, kicks out of the glove, not far enough for an advancement from York. He'll stay put. 1-1. Pitcher's got a sign. Pitch home. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-1 to count. And the 2-1 offer. Pick attempt over to third, and York's back in plenty of times. That one caught him in the hip. I believe third base is just out of the camera shot here. Got a short backstop here at Middle Creek Field 2. Pitch home. In there for a strike. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Corbett will dig back in. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses high. That'll work it to a full count. Pitcher looks in, gets his sign, comes set. York with his lead. Third baseman holding him on. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Drop third. And they'll get the out. They'll complete the strikeout. A little confusion there. And 2 away with a runner at third. That'll bring up number 7, Jeremiah Mitchell. SBA hoping to get a run across here. Jeremiah will dig in back of the box right side. Righty-righty matchup here. 2 away, 1 runner on. Pitch on. Fouls that back. 0-1. Mitchell digs back in. Pitcher shakes off his first and his second, likes his third. Deal 1. Healthy cut, comes up empty and finds himself in a 0-2 hole. Mitchell digs back in, back of the box, no balls, 2 strikes. Lucas Neely awaits on deck. The 0-2 offer. Pops it up right side. First baseman giving chase and just will run out of real estate. And we'll go back and do it again. Mitchell digs back in. 2-strike approach here. Runner 90 feet away, looking to get him across. Pitcher steps off. The 0-2. That'll miss low and away, kick away. York's coming home, and nobody covering, and SBA is on the board. And they'll take a 1-0 lead here, and that'll make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mitchell. Mitchell digs back in. Nobody on, 2 away. 1-2 the count. Pitcher shakes off his first sign and his second. Likes his third. The 1-2. Misses inside. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 offer. And just misses the bottom part of the zone. That'll work it to a full count. Full count, payoff pitch. And he'll go down looking for strike 3. They push 1 across. We go to the bottom of the first. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first. SBA with the lead, 1-0. Your defensive alignment for SBA here in game one. Nolan towing the rubbers. Battery mate behind the plate is Jacob. Moving first to third. Reed at first. Ethan at second. Lucas at shortstop. And Ray rounding it off at the hot corner at third. Moving left to right. Carter in left. Jeremiah in center. And Mason in right. First pitch coming down the pipe from Nolan to number 6 for JoCo. Barrels that up. Right field. Mason on the run. Makes the grab. One away. One pitch, one out. And that will bring up the next batter. He'll dig in from the left side of the box. It's a righty-lefty matchup here for Nolan. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. Nolan looks into Jacob behind the plate. He's got his sign. He comes set. The 0-1. Just missed outside. That'll even it up. 1-1. The 1-1 offer. Oh, he wanted to give it to him. Just missed the bottom part of the zone. 2-1's the count. Pitch home. Fouls that straight back, and that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nolan toes the rubber, looks into Tudor, gets his sign. He comes set. The 2-2. And just missed the outside corner, full count. Nolan toes the right side of the rubber. Comes set, full count, payoff pitch. Just missed outside, and that'll be a base on balls. Runner gets his lead at first. Number 7 digs in from the right side. Nolan takes a look at the runner at first. Reed holding him on. Pitch home. Sails high and inside. 1-0's the count. Nolan will toe the rubbers. Number 7 digs in. Pick attempt over to first. He's back in plenty of time. Barrels it up, left side, York on the run. He'll make the grab for out number 2. That'll send the runner back to first, 2 away. So with 2 away and a runner on first, that'll bring up number 1 for JoCo. He'll dig in from the right side. Runner gets his lead, Reed holding him on. Nolan looks in, gets a sign, takes a look at the runner at first, comes set. Pitch home, breaking ball, sails high, kicks away. The runner will take off to second on the pass ball. And that'll put JoCo's first runner in scoring position. So number 1 digs in. Lucas holding a runner at second. He'll bounce off, pitch home. Foul tipped into the mitt. That'll even it up, 1-1. Nolan checks the runner at second, comes set. The 1-1. Healthy cut comes up empty. Got him chase one low and inside. 1-2's the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nolan takes a breath. The pitch home. Right in and out of the glove of Ray. Throw across the field, not in time, but good hustle, good attempt on the hot corner there. We'll rate that one a single. That'll put runners on the corners with 2 away. That'll bring up number 13 with runners on the corners, 2 away. Nolan takes a look at both runners. He'll do the first to third, step off. Nobody bites. Number 13 digs back in. Nolan comes set. Pitch home, runner's gone, ball high. Throw down to third, and that'll move the runner back. 1-0 to count. That'll put both JoCo runners in scoring position. 2 away. Nolan looks into Tudor, gets his sign. He comes set. The 1-0. Pops it up. Lucas says he has it, and he'll put it away for out number 3. They leave 2 stranded. We go to the top of the second. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. All right, top of the second we go. 1-0 the score here at Middle Creek Field 2. Lead things off this half inning will be number 2, Lucas Neely, followed by number 14, Maddox Stanley. Throw down from the catcher. On the money to second base. As Lucas digs in from the right side. Game 1 for SBA here. We have game 2 slated right after this one. As Neely digs in. Pitcher's got a sign, comes set. First pitch in there for strike, 0-1's the count. Shakes off his first sign, likes his second, the 0-1 offer. Breaking ball drops in there, a nice off-speed pitch, 0-2. Neely will find himself in a 0-2 hole as he digs in with a 2-strike approach here. Neely, the leadoff batter this half inning. The 0-2 offer. And goes down looking, strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. That'll bring up number 14, Maddox Stanley. Maddox digs in from the right side. 1 away, nobody on here in the top of the second. Ball misses low and away. 1-0's the count. Number 6, the first baseman, Reed Carey, awaits on deck.
Stay in there right here. Stay in there.
The 1-0 offer. In there for a strike. That'll even it up, 1-1. Shakes off his first sign, likes his second. Comes set for the 1-1 offer. That one will miss low, 2-1. Pitch home. That'll miss low, 3-1. Gives Maddox a hitter's count here. Maddox, an extra hitter today, dealing with some arm issues. The 3-1 offer. And taps it down to third baseline. It'll tail foul. That'll work it to a full count. Stanley digs back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher takes a breath, comes set, payoff pitch. And just misses the bottom part of the zone. He'll draw the base on balls, and that'll bring up number 6, Reed Carey. And put number 12, Mason Brown, on deck. Reed looks down to third baseline, gets his sign from Coach Neely. So 1 away here, runner at first, speed at first. Pitcher comes set, pitch home. Ball misses high, 1-0's the count. Pick attempt over to first. Maddox back in plenty of time. The 1-0. That'll miss low, 2-0 to count. Reed digs back in, right side of the box. Pitcher toes the rubber. Looks in, gets a sign. Checks Maddox at first. First baseman holding him on. Pitch home. And he'll wear that one on the hip, and he'll take the hit by pitch. So that'll put runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up number 12, Mason Brown. Jacob Tudor will step into the on-deck circle. Brown looks down the third base line, gets his sign. Steps in from the left side. Righty-lefty matchup. Speed at first, speed at second. Third baseman playing deep. Just out of camera shot there. We'll see if they go to the bunt. He's showing bunt. Pulls it back for a strike. 0-1's the count. Brown digs back in. Runners get their lead. Steps off, throws to second. Maddox back in plenty of time. Brown will dig back in. Shortstop checks in behind Maddox to hold him on. Pitch home, shows bunt, pulls it back for a ball. 1-1's the count. First baseman crashing in. Third baseman staying home to cover the bag. Pitcher comes set. The 1-1. Shows bunt, pulls it back. 2-1 to count. Pitch home. Shows bunt, pulls it back. 3-1. Hitters count here. Number 9, Jacob Tudor in the on-deck circle. Let's see if they go back to the bunt here. Pitcher's got a sign. Runners with their lead. Shortstop checks in behind Maddox. He'll bounce off. Pitch home, shows bunt. Puts it down, fouls it off down the third base side, and he's worked it to a full count. Brown will dig back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away, 2 runners on. Payoff pitch. And wild pitch. He'll take ball 4 as he about wore that one. And he'll draw the base on balls. Time called on the field. We'll step aside for just a moment. 1-0 your score. Time for the second here on the Two Dads Sports Network. All right, after the meeting, we get back to it. Bases are juiced here in the top of the second, 1 away. As Jacob Tudor digs in from the right side. Speed at every base. Pitch home. Healthy cut comes up empty. 0-1's the count. Number 8, Ethan Garner awaits on deck. The 0-1. Misses low. That'll even count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tudor, the catcher for SBA today and yesterday. The 1-1. And taps it off. Foul down the third baseline. Tudor will find himself in a 1-2 hole here. 1 away. Pitch home. That'll miss outside. That'll even it up, 2-2. Pitcher takes a breath, comes set. The 2-2 offer. Right back up the middle, looking to turn two. They won't get Mason. Throw to first, not in time, and that gets past. Then Reed will take off. Mason will advance to third. And heads up base running will score 2 runs and put runners on the corners. So time called here as we'll have a pitching change. We'll let you know who the new pitcher is when we come back. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back as we are in the top of the second. 1 out, runners on the corners. Number 11 will come in and take over pitching duties for JoCo. 3-0 the score off some heads-up base running by SBA Coastal here. Stepping into the box from the right side will be number 8, Ethan Garner, and the pitcher, number 4, Nolan Hodge, awaits on deck. Mason at third, and I believe Jacobs at first, as Ethan digs in. Or I'm sorry, they've got Lucas running for Jacob as Jacob's the catcher. Steps off, moves everybody back. Pitcher comes set. Pitch home. Shows bunt, fouls it back. 0-1's the count. That's going to send Lucas back to second. So we'll set it up and do it again. Lucas with a good lead at first. Pitcher comes set. Lucas is gone. Throw misses low. Throw into third. Mason gets back in time. One the count. Runners in scoring position at second and third. Pitch home. Fouls that back and out of play. Ethan will find himself in a 1-2 hole. Ethan digs in, back in the box, right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitcher comes set, the 1-2 offer. That'll miss low, kick away, but not far enough. Mason will stay point put. And that'll even the count, 2-2. The 2-2 offer. Misses low, full count. Full count payoff pitch. Misses outside, 4-4. And that will load the bases. A one away still, as that'll bring up the pitcher, number 4, Nolan Hodge, as he digs in from the right side. And top of the lineup, number 19, Carter York, steps into the on-deck circle. Nolan will look down the third base line, get his sign from Coach Neely as he looks to dig in. All runners get their leads. He'll show bunt. Pulls it back for a strike. 0-1's the count. Nolan digs in. Pitcher looks in. Gets his sign from his battery mate behind the plate. The 0-1. Shows bunt again. Pulls it back. Takes a ball inside. The 1-1. That'll good stop by the catcher. So that one misses in the dirt. 2-1 the count. Time called as they swap out baseballs, trying to keep a dry baseball here. Field's still a little wet this morning. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. Bases juiced, 1 away. Showing bunt, pulls it back for a strike, 2-2.
Good job, kid. You got to pick him up, kid. You hit her.
And the 2-2 offer. Misses low, full count. Ethan at first, Lucas at second, Mason at third. Nolan in the dish, pitch home, foul tipped into the mid for strike 3. 2 away. That'll bring up top of the lineup, number 19, Carter York. Number 10, Eli Suggs on deck. Pitch home. Misses inside, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Strike called at the knees. That'll even it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 offer. Ball sails high, 2-1. The 2-1 offer. Healthy cut comes up empty. That'll even it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild here in the top of the second. Base is loaded. York digs back in. The 2-2 offer. That'll miss low, full count. So full count, bases loaded. All runners will be off on the pitch. Pitcher comes set. Pitch home. Barrels that up. Second baseman says he's got it, and he'll put it away for out number 3. They leave 3 stranded. They push 2 more across. 3-0 your scores. We go to the bottom of the second. SBA with the lead. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the second. Defensive alignment will remain the same this whole game. Nolan still towing the rubber for SBA. His first pitch in there for a strike. Shows 98 on the gun. 0-1 the count. Pitch home. Gets him to chase one down. Lower part of the zone comes up empty. 0-2. And the 0-2 offer. Fouls that back to stay alive. Number 2 digs back in. No balls, 2 strikes. Nolan shakes off his first, likes his second. He comes set. The 0-2. And goes down looking. One away.
Number 12, Jordan Creed.
That'll bring up number 12 to the plate for JoCo. One away, nobody on. Nolan's got his sign. Delivers. Ball sails high and inside. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Slow roller back to Nolan. Nolan will come up, fire to Reed at first, 2 away. So 2 up, 2 down for JoCo. As that will bring up number 2 to the plate. He'll dig in from the right side. Pitch home. Just missed his outside. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Tapper to first. Reed gets it, and he'll beat him out to first. Solid work done by Nolan Hodge on the mound. We go to the top of the third. 3-0 the score. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, we go to the top of the third. 3-0 the score. SBA currently with the lead. Leading things off this half inning will be number 10, Eli Suggs, with number 44, Ray Corbett, on deck. Eli will dig in from the right side. Number 11 still towing the rubber for JoCo. His first pitch misses low. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. Sells high and inside. 2-0 to count. Suggs digs back in. And the pitch home. Barrels it up, hits it a mile high left side. Left fielders range it in to make the grab. In and out of the glove. So he'll reach on the error. So E7 error. We'll take it. That'll put a runner at first with nobody out and bring up number 44, Ray Corbett. Corbett will dig in from the right side. That'll put number 7, Jeremiah Mitchell, on deck. Suggs with his lead at first. First baseman holding him on. Pitcher takes a look at him. Pick attempt over to first, and Suggs is back in plenty of time. Corbett waiting on his first pitch. Pick attempt to first again. That'll get away from him, and Suggs will take off. And he will be at second base off the errant throw. Ray Corbett still looking for his first pitch of the game. Or inning, excuse me. Corbett digs in from the right side. Runner in scoring position. Second baseman holding him on. Time called. Pitch on. Fouls that back. 0-1 the count. So no balls, one strike. Second baseman holding Suggs. Pitcher comes set. Second baseman bounces off, pitch home. Ray barrels that up, right side, right fielder says he's got it. He'll put it away. Suggs is tagging up, throw into third. Not in time. And that'll move the runner over. One away. That will bring up number 7, Jeremiah Mitchell, and put number 2, Lucas Neely, on deck. SBA runner 90 feet away. First pitch in for a strike at the knees. 0-1's the count. Suggs dancing off a third. Jeremiah digs back in. The 0-1. Ball sails high. That'll even the count. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Pitch home. That'll catch a zone at the knees. 1-2 to count. The 1-2. That'll miss low inside. That'll even count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 offer. To the third baseman. That'll get under the glove. That'll play to run. An RBI single for Jeremiah. As time is called to switch out baseballs. Grass still wet from the morning dew here at Middle Creek. That'll bring up number 2, Lucas Neely, as he digs in from the right side. Puts number 14, Maddox Stanley, on deck. Jeremiah gets a good lead at first. Pitcher looks over, takes a look at him. Jeremiah will take 1 step back. Pick attempt over to first. That'll get by him again. And Jeremiah will stand up at second. And we'll switch out baseballs again. So that puts another SBA runner in scoring position at second base, represented by Jeremiah Mitchell. Second baseman for JoCo will come in, cover the bank, trying to hold Mitchell on. So Lucas digs in from the right side. Second baseman bounces off, pitch home, fouls that back and out of play, 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Ball sails high. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And time called. We're going to have a defensive change here. Second baseman will come in. As they send number 2 out to take over second base duties. Lucas digs back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch home. In there for a strike on the outer half. 1-2's the count. Lucas digs back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away, runner at second. Pitch home. And he'll wear that one on the thigh, hit by a pitch. And he'll gingerly walk that one down the first base line. That'll bring up number 14, Maddox Stanley. Neely with a little dead lead action there. And time called. All right, Maddox will dig in from the right side. Lucas Neely at first. Jeremiah at second. Reed Carey on deck. Pitch home. In there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. Ooh, just a bit inside. 1-1's the count. Second baseman holding Jeremiah on. He'll bounce off, pitch home. Healthy cut, comes up empty. 1-2's the count.
Stay in here and battle. You gotta stay in there and battle right here. Stay in there and battle.
1-2 offer. Fouls that back and out of play to stay alive. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stay in there and battle. Anything close. Okay, load early.
The 1-2. Ball high and inside. 2-2's the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the third. 1 away. 2 runners on. And the 2-2 offer. That'll miss low. Good stop by the catcher behind the plate, and that keeps the runners at bay. Full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Stanley digs back in. Pitcher comes set. Payoff pitch. Barrels that one up. That could be trouble. And right to the right fielder, and both runners will retreat. Good quality at bat from Stanley there. Just hit right to somebody. Time called as we'll have a pitch and change here. We'll step aside. 4-0 your score here in the top of the third with 2 away. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back. New pitcher in for JoCo. He'll take over pitching duties with runners at first and second, 2 outs. And number 6, Reed Carey, stepping in from the right side. Reed steps middle part of the box. Pitcher checks the runner at second. Second baseman hold him on. He'll bounce off, pitch home. Misses low as the double steal was on. 1-0's the count. And that puts 2 SBA runners in scoring position. Reed will dig back in. The 1-0. He barrels that one up right to the center fielder. And in and out of the glove, that'll plate 1. And Reed will take off to second as he reaches on the error. Time called. That'll plate another run. And that will bring up number 12, Mason Brown. Puts number 9, Jacob Tudor, on deck. Brown's going to dig in from the left side, excuse me. Pitch home. And fouls that back. 0-1. Mason will dig back in. No balls, 1 strike, 2 away. The 0-1. Barrels that up, left side, left fielder coming in. That'll drop for a base hit. They're going to wave him around. Play at the plate, and got him. Six your score. We go to the bottom of the third. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the third. 6-0 your score here in Middle Creek, Field 2. Defensive alignment all remains the same. Nolan Hodge still towing the rubber for SBA. 0-0 digs in from the right side for JoCo. First pitch sells just a bit high. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. And he'll wear that one on the back. Hit by a pitch. That'll put a runner at first with nobody out here in the bottom of the third.
Now batting, number 20.
Number 20 will dig in from the right side. Runner at first. Reed holds him on. Nolan takes a look over at him. Small lead. Pitch home. Foul tipped into the mitt. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. Barrels it up down the third base line and foul. Good hands by the third base coach. 0-2 count. The 0-2 offer. And he'll go down looking, one away. That will bring up number 30 for JoCo. Runner with his lead at first. Nolan takes a look at him. Pitch home. Ball upper part of the zone misses. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. In there, throw down to first. Ooh, that was close. Just got a foot back in. And that one in there for a strike, so 1-1's the count. Steps off. That'll move the runner back to first. 1-1. Ball misses inside. 2-1 to count.
Hey, attack the batter here, kid.
Nolan toes the rubber, takes a look at the runner at first, comes set. The 2-1. Misses low, throw down to second, beat him by a mile, and got him. So 3-1 the count as that one missed. But runner out. So 2 away, 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch home. Misses high, and that'll put the runner on with 2 away. Number 50, the starting pitcher digs in from the right side, 2 away, runner at first. Pitch home, fouls that one back. 0-1's the count. Runner will get his lead at first. Reed holding him on. Nolan takes a look at him, comes set. The 0-1. This is down low. Good stop by Tudor behind the plate. 1-1. The 1-1. That'll miss behind him. Juder comes up, and he beat him again. Did he get him? Now he got the foot in, but good play by Jacob. Two ones to count. In there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nolan looks in, has got his sign, checks the runner at second. Lucas will bounce off, and the pitch home. Got him swinging. They leave one stranded. We go to the top of the 4th, 6-0 your score. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, top of the fourth we go. 6-0 the score here. About 18 minutes left in this contest. Leading things off this half inning will be the catcher, number 9, Jacob Tudor. Number 8, Ethan Garner awaits on deck.
Let's go, 9.
Pitcher looks in, gets a sign from his battery mate behind the plate. Pitch home. And healthy cut as Jacob was thinking yard. Just pulled out of it a little bit there. 0-1 the count.
See you at the bat.
Go, Jacob. Got this.
The 0-1 offer. That'll miss, low and away. 1-1. Pitch home. Fouls that back. Jake will move up front of the box here on the right side, the 1-2 offer. That'll miss outside and even it up 2-2. Pitch home. Just misses inside. He wanted it. He lays off of it. Full count. Tudor, the leadoff batter, standing in with a full count. Payoff pitch. And he'll wear that one on the backside. So he takes the hit by pitch. He'll trot down first run. So they'll get a courtesy runner for Tudor. And that will be a Reed as he takes off to first base to take over base running duties. And that will bring up number 8, Ethan Garner, to the plate and put Nolan on deck. Ethan digs in the right side. Reed with his lead at first. Pitch home. Misses low, kicks away. Reed will take off. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Healthy cut, comes up empty. 1-1's the count. Ethan digs in. Pitcher takes a long look at Reed at second. Second baseman hold him on. Second baseman bounces off. Pitch home, misses high and inside. 2-1's the count. The 2-1 offer. Barrels that up the middle. Shortstop scoops, comes up, fires across the field, gets him by a few steps, but moves the runner over into scoring position at third. 1 away. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 4, Nolan Hodge. Top of the lineup, number 19, Carter York, awaits on deck.
Let's go, Nolan.
Nolan digs in from the right side. Pitcher's got a sign. He comes set. Checks Reed at third. Pitch home. Shows bunt. He went around on it. Comes up empty. 0-1.
Yeah, Braxton, I want you to stop the run. Hit something hard, kid.
The 0-1. Ball sails high. That'll even it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 offer. That'll miss low. Good stop behind the plate. That keeps the runner at third. 2-1. Nolan digs back in. Pitcher's got his sign. He comes set. Pitch home. Ball sails high. 3-1. And the 3-1 offer. Healthy cut, comes up empty. Full count.
Hey, watch it hit the bat. Full count.
Pitcher comes set, payoff pitch. That'll miss inside 4, ball 4, and he'll draw the base on balls. That'll put runners on the corners with 1 away. And time called. All right, number 8, Ethan will come in and take over base running duties for Nolan. Nolan is the pitcher. Runners on the corners, 1 away. Top of the lineup, number 19, Carter York digs in from the right side.
Third one out.
Time called in the box. Ethan gets his lead at first, Reed at third. Pick attempt over to first. Ethan back in plenty of time. 10 minutes left in this contest here in the top of the 4. JoCo will get the last at bat as they are the home team. SBA slated to play right after this one. Slated for 10:45. Carter looking for his first pitch of the at-bat. Here it comes. That'll still hide inside. Throw down to third. Reed's back in plenty of time. 1-0 to count. And time called. On the throw, the catcher's hand hit the back of the bat. And we'll have time as we're going to switch out catchers here. We'll step aside here in the top of the 4th. 1 out, 1-0 to count, 2 runners on. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the 2 Dad Sports Network.